Are you listening?
What's up, everybody? Welcome into the Running Wrestling Podcast. I am your man, Big Mike, and I really sound like it because my voice is all messed up. And I am, as always, joined by my brother, my partner, my friend, the man that runs the show, Spedrock. What's going on, Spedrock?
Man, it's going. Listen, if you guys are on Twitch right now, there's a poll that dropped. We were running on behind the scenes, seeing what's up. Click the poll, figure out it's try matchmaker. Tell me who's going to win in y'all's opinion. And results are going to be done in about 10 minutes. So, of course, everybody knows who I pick. And yeah, so we're trying to get you guys interacting with the try matchmaker at the end of the day. How's everybody doing though? Yeah, it's been a
Doing all
weird
right.
day today.
Other than the voice and the nose not acting right, air's not coming in through this general area right here right now, so it's interesting.
It's gonna get worse for you.
I
this
could do
week,
see.
man.
I sound exactly the same when I do this, and when I don't do that, it's exactly the same.
See, it's gonna get worse for you this week because I heard Alabama's about to get hit with a cold stretch already.
Yeah, it is supposed to be 25 on Monday.
That's the first time. You
25.
guys usually get your first freeze like that in February. It's fucking November.
I mean, we hit like the mid 30s this week, so I mean it's been close. We've had to at work. We've had to put frost cloth out on a lot of the plants and stuff.
Wow.
So yeah, it's been cold.
I'm not ready for that cold weather, my man.
And I love cold weather because I'm a big dude. They don't call me Big Mike for no reason. I am a big dude and I love me some cold weather. But there is too much sometimes. It can be a little much.
Oh yeah, no. I remember last year we were in the negatives up here in Pennsylvania, and it's supposed to be 27 degrees on my mountain come Monday in Pennsylvania. I was like, oh hell, God, I'm not looking for that.
Just keep that in mind. It's going to be the same here in Alabama as it is up on your mountain. And then I'm going to the mountains next week.
I know.
I'm going to try to be here next Thursday. I am going to be on vacation with the family. I'm still going to try to do the show from the mountains of Tennessee. So hopefully they have good hamsters on wheels so that I can have some Wi-Fi and still be here to join all you guys.
Alabama. You know, it's funny when you said that. I just thought of all those little discs that you used to get with the AOL, you know, to get the free trial and stuff like that. You're about to burn through minutes of discs. Yeah. Oh man.
Oh goodness. But it has definitely been a long week of wrestling. Not the greatest week in my opinion. I mean, it's been okay. We had kind of PLE, kind of not PLE, specialized house show, whatever you want to call Saturday Night Main Event.
Better than Money in the Bank. We'll put it that way. Not Money in the Bank. Night of Champions. I'm sorry, Night of Champions.
Okay, I was fixing to say. I was like,
that's what I meant. Night of Champions. It was better than Night of Champions because actually we got a bunch of title defenses on a PLE house show. What the hell is it called?
We can't really call it a PLE because we didn't do our official predictions, so we can't technically call it a PLE because otherwise we would be liars because we didn't put the crown up for grabs.
Well, we did have a stipulation.
There were some stakes. You know, whoever won the predictions, their Survivor Series team got to choose whether they went first or second. So stay tuned after we talk about Saturday Night Main Event to see which one of us won that and which team will be picking first and second in our Survivor Series team predictions.
I know you guys didn't watch any IWGP or New Japan Pro Wrestling, I'm sorry, or any AAA over the weekend, but I did get to go back and watch some of that stuff. And I'll tell you right now, you guys missed out on freaking I got you, brother. I got you. But you guys missed out on that Takesha match. And the reason why Takesha versus Goto match. It was, look, when you talk about the definition of technical prowess between the two people in the ring, right? These two told a story from the bell to bell throughout. It was, I don't know, Stampede can help me out here because I know that's one of his boom, you know. It was a straight battle, and he's right. It was phenomenal to watch that match because we were watching all this other stuff. You know, you got WWE, you got TNA that happened on last Thursday. You have SmackDown that was there, besides a couple of things. But now you
We'll
got
get to it.
you had so many things that happened, you know, with AAA, and that stuff was actually legit over there. And then you had New Japan just putting on one that just a sleeper banger, you know, while everybody's going to bed, taking a nap. New Japan was like, "Look, we're just gonna make this work."
Which they do all the time. So I mean,
Yes,
that's
yes, you're right.
Tanahashi.
Tanahashi versus yes. Oh my God, yeah, for the global
Go to Suji.
championship. That was a great match. And yes, we all saw Tanahashi, he's fading away type of deal. But she's in
I saw they
crackers.
were
He
supposed to
looks
name
good.
his final opponent pretty soon.
Really? I didn't see that yet. I
Yeah, I
haven't
saw
seen
that
that.
on Twitter not too long, right before we came on air to do behind the scenes. That
Oh,
apparently
word.
they're
Okay.
supposed to announce his final opponent in the next week or so. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, Stampede, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be within like
John
the next week or
Cena.
so.
You know how sick that would be? Or if it was freaking AJ Styles
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
or even freaking Nakamura. Yeah. That'd be
Dual
cool.
last, and if we throw Chris Jericho in there, have a triple threat retirement match.
Yeah, but his is not until
I'd be okay with that.
2027. Because there's rumors
I
going
can
around
dream.
saying
Damn it!
his rumor is that he's going to be there all of 2026, and then he's going to go in the Hall of Fame in 2027. Maybe
Bitch,
we
don't
get the
kill my
learning
vibe.
tree.
No. But let's get into it. Let's end the wrestling week the right way, going over all the shows and looking forward to what next week should be a lot better shows.
Oh, yeah.
Kicking off with SmackDown. You had the tag team match. No, it was a singles match. Charlotte Flair versus Nia Jax. It was just an okay match. What do you think?
Yeah. I put this one in here because I wanted to talk about their little callback. I think it was the 2017, 2016, 2017, where they both were screaming in the ring after, you know, Nia got slapped by Alexa. I thought that was hilarious. Other than that, this was a decent match that really didn't make the show better or worse.
It was just kind of there.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, the good news here recently is the fact that you said it's a Nia Jax match and nothing special happened, which means nobody got hurt. Because it seems like we have kind of gone back in time where she has been kind of a liability lately.
Yeah.
She had gotten a lot better when she first came back, and now she seems to kind of regressed a little bit, whether that be her opponent or in the ring or whether that be something she's doing. So the good news is, you know, we got a match. Nobody got hurt. Everybody got out. And when I say we're getting Flair and Nia Jax this coming week on SmackDown, we're continuing
Friday.
that. So
yeah, sad.
We'll see how that works out. But speaking of bangers,
oh God,
we had a complete banger for the U.S. Championship Open Challenge. Ilya Dragunov and Nathan Frazier. Again, I enjoyed the hell out of this match. It was, you see it down there. It was 19 minutes of pure gold wrestling, which you don't get a lot of times on WWE. They just beat the shit out of each other. What'd you think?
Listen, and I'll put it this way. Look, yeah, the beautiful bastard. The beautiful bastard is back to save the division. He's back to save SmackDown. All right, the beautiful bastard, the Mad Dragon. This guy just doesn't quit. And Nathan Frazier, listen, oh my goodness, man, Nathan Frazier is going to be a star on his own. All right. He was trained by Seth Rollins, right? I believe they said he was.
Yeah, I believe so.
This kid is.
Or he looks up to Seth Rollins. That's why a lot of his moves are similar.
Either way, man, this kid is quick, man. And what's going on, Miami? Or yeah, my mommy. Sorry,
mommy.
That's my fault. I saw a bunch of eyes.
Welcome in, also appreciate you.
But yeah, no, I can't.
Ilya is definitely one of the faves.
Oh, they do have to have a triple threat. Yes, you're right, Isaiah.
Well, so this week it needs to be just Ciampa and Ilya.
But no, it's Survivor Series. We do need a triple threat going on.
As much as I dog them for doing a lot of triple threats, we're looking at you, Dom, and And that I mean, I want Ciampa to answer the challenge this coming Friday, and then we can have a triple threat down the road. But I was looking forward. I want to see Ciampa and Ilya because those two may kill each other.
They may kill each other. That may go 30 minutes of pure gold. All right.
If we can get NXT Ciampa and like the Blackheart Ciampa,
oh my god, screwed.
That may be one of the hardest hitting matches we've seen in a while.
People are screwed. Nathan West trained by. Okay, cool. Word. Yeah, because that kid is so smooth in the ring. I like it.
So, what's up, Herb from the Herb and Raj podcast? I appreciate you earlier texting me, letting me know the show was already on the air. Hopefully, obviously, you made it to Tuscaloosa safe. He was headed out of town to visit parents for a little while. Appreciate you coming in, brother.
I want to go to Mississippi. I want to go to Mississippi.
I don't think that's ever been said by anybody.
By Fez off of that 70s show.
unless you're like one of the grandmas here in Birmingham and say, I'm going to the casino.
I'm going to this casino.
Pretty much.
Next
great. Up on SmackDown, we have the MFTs handling some business.
Oh man, these guys are actually. I'm loving this right here. It's like I just said that and just popped in my head when I said that. But I'm really this right here is beautiful. What they're doing. The only one not wearing the makeup.
Please don't comment anymore. We love it. I appreciate you being here. Comment when you get to the parents' house.
Yeah, don't comment, brother.
Love you, brother. Be safe.
Yeah, be safe, bro. We love you, man. But this right here, I love that Solo's not wearing the face paint. All right. But did you guys see how high the 7 foot, the 10 foot tall Tala Tonga had who was it?
Steven, wasn't it?
Yes. Yeah. Boom. You see how high he had him? It looked like he was 30 feet in the air. If that was me, I'd be touching the stratosphere right now. That dude's that tall. But yeah.
That's why he is the Tala Tonga.
Hey, Jesus Christmas, man.
Speaking of Tala Tonga, that whole segment, which we'll get to here in a second, next week we're getting Phoenix versus Tala Tonga.
Oh, this Friday, tomorrow, yeah.
Busted out laughing when he came up to Solo and he's like, I don't want to fight you. And then the motherfucker gets like a chair or a bench or something just to look Tala Tonga in the face. I cried.
I did too. That was me.
I had to rewind it. I was like, wait a minute. Did he just do what I think he did? Let me go back and watch that again. And sure enough, that motherfucker grabbed a stool, jumped up on the stool and said, I'm looking at you. I want to fight you. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. That's my God. BB guys, Motor City BB guys. I love that. Oh my God. I love that. But yes, that was funny because I do that. I do that to taller people like my friends and stuff. You know, they're also 6'5" plus. I'll grab a chair and get in their face like, what? What are you gonna do about it? Yeah, they laugh every single time. But no, I saw someone in the chat saying that Ray Phoenix is in trouble. Yeah, we might see the tallest choke slam that anyone's ever done before. I mean, like this dude might actually hit.
I don't know. I've seen Omos do choke slams before. I think he may be taller than Tala.
Really? Yeah. Well, yeah. Omos is like 7'10".
Yeah,
he's like 6'10". Yeah. I make a lot of.
If he joined the group, Tala. He would be the tallest Tonga.
No, he would be Godzilla in that sense. Okay. That son of a bitch is tall. I can't be friends with him, but I do want to meet him. All right. He's too tall for me to be friends with. All right. There's a certain limit for short guys. Yeah. And once you hit like 7'4", you're like, now you can carry me like a baby. I can't be friends with you. Yeah.
So what do you're talking about the MFTs, and we've talked about a lot of them. What are your thoughts on this one? Michael says that Mateos needs to stop wearing the face paint.
It's funny. Look at when he wears the face paint, right? His head's so squared off. It looks like a rock. Yeah, it looks like a giant boulder on another.
He looks like and I can't think of the cartoon, but like you see a group of people walking down the street, and then you see like the short, chubby brother running behind, going, "Come on, guys! Wait, guys! That's what it reminds me of when he comes up behind him. He just wants to be so much like everybody else. He's got the paint. He's like, "Come on, guys!" So yeah, it's pretty interesting.
That crap is funny. That's funny.
And maybe he brings out his brother. I don't know that he's considered a big brother next to Talatonga.
Yeah, no, he's definitely the medium. He's a set, yeah. That's a nice boulder.
There you go. Gonna scurry around him like a tree. Looks like a giant painted rock. He's like their pet rock.
God damn it. Jeff Cobb got a pet
at some
rock.
point. At some point now, I'm gonna cry until it happens. I want like JC to get knocked over, and then like Tama to come in and poke him and going, he's dead.
He's dead.
Do something. Do something. Like the meme when you see him poking the rock. It'd be hilarious.
Oh God, that's
hey, they've done the meme. They did the Spider-Man meme with Americanos. They could do it.
That they did. That's hilarious. I like that. We need WWE needs to happen.
Do it.
Do it. Do it. Oh man.
Give us what we want. I know you're watching Triple H. I know you're creeping in the background. Give us what we want.
Exactly.
Anything else from SmackDown that you can think of? And
no, not from this SmackDown. No,
but this will be a good match. I mean, it'll be very interesting the dynamic between the two. So
I just found this actually a few hours ago.
That's
I found this match a few hours ago because I was like, have they announced anything for next week? I knew there was going to be the U.S. Open Challenge, but then I seen this. I was like,
yeah, I like how you put breaking news, and they literally said it last Friday.
I know. It's
how we roll here on the run-in.
Hey, look, it's breaking news to the damn run-in. All right.
Well, half of us, at least, because I knew this match was coming.
I knew it was coming, too. It's just I didn't know.
Yeah, when you read it 20 minutes ago.
Well, I didn't see the graphic until 20 minutes ago.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's all messed up.
It looks like somebody just took a picture of their TV.
That just screenshotted it. That's all I did.
Well, whoever you screenshotted it from just took a picture of their television when that was on the screen.
Well, I mean, maybe. That's
whatever works, though.
Yeah. That's about
Fast forward then to Saturday night. We got Saturday night's main event, taking it back in time.
Yeah.
A lot less of that this time. There wasn't as much retro. I mean, you had a little bit of the retro feel, but they kind of got away from that on this one.
It was actually nice to get away from it, though.
But in a retro feel, they actually gave us some decent matches. What do you think of the card in general?
I thought it was actually okay to have the WWE Championship go first. That was kind of a shocker. I was like, whoa, what? Because I really thought it was going to go CM Punk first, but he went last. Yeah, so I liked how this was better for a house show than what we got for an actual Night of Champions, which was what?
I think this was the best Saturday night's main event we've had by far.
By far, yes, you're right.
And we kicked off, as Sped said, with the WWE Championship. Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre, and Cody wins again. What'd you think?
Yeah, what are we doing with Drew? Honest to God, what's going on here with Drew? Every time he gets real close, he gets screwed out of it and cheated, and everybody's like, "Yay, Cody!" And then I say something.
Cheated? Wait, what? I didn't see the ref say anybody cheated.
Listen, the referee is crooked as hell. How the hell are you going to get squished and then squirmy your way back in and count a normal 3 count? Okay, you're supposed to take your time. You're supposed to go 1 and take 5 seconds in between each 2.
Right? I don't think that's how that works at all.
And then your other hand comes down very, very slowly, and everybody's like 3. That's it. Okay. Nah, this was actually a good match, though. This really was. It really was a good match.
They've put on some good matches together.
They have.
I mean,
nice try, Spin. Look, the picture's right there. The third 1, 2, 3. Okay, bottom one below the belt.
You mean just where he DDTs him?
Into the belt. I wish I was.
It's not his fault the belt was there. I mean, it looks like Drew McIntyre's hand is on the belt. So really, Drew McIntyre, it's his fault.
Yeah,
because in your own picture, sir, I would like to address the court. In your evidence that you presented, sir, Drew McIntyre's hand is on the title. So how can you say Cody cheated?
Because he's
Drew
trying to
McIntyre's hand
Look at him, he's
on the title. All Cody Rhodes is doing is DDTing him. That's it. That's all I see. And Drew McIntyre just doesn't know how to throw a belt. That's why it ended up under his head.
That's why, yeah, I can see that. So I like.
What's up, Zach? It is National Nachos Day. Now I want some nachos.
Stampede's right. He's right about that.
Looks like the only way. I don't know. I think like so. Drew himself though, he's really the only one on the roster in the main event scene that could eat loss after loss and still make it great. Just because of the way they've built his character, losing actually makes him better, in my opinion. Because once he's got the title, what's he going to do? Just sit there and be a dick with the title? I mean, he's going to do that without it.
Hit people.
I'm not saying it wouldn't be, but he doesn't get hurt by losing it because he's still going to be a dick no matter what.
And we all love it.
So I don't think it hurts him. I think they'll probably end up going again at some point.
Royal Rumble. I can see it happening.
And then some slander there for your boy.
I don't know what she's talking about. I plead the fifth on everything. I don't know what she's talking about.
No, it's not the fifth. It was the third match, not the fifth. We'll get to it though.
Okay.
But we'll go to the second match first before we get to that one. The second match was Tiffany Stratton defending her title against Jade Cargill and new women's WWE champion. Sorry, got that wrong. Jade Cargill, the Storm, has arrived. It's no longer here coming. It's here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
What were your thoughts on the match?
She brutalized. All right. We were even going to say fatality. She straight brutality.
Flawless.
Like that right there was.
Do that too.
Yeah, flawless. You're right. Flawless victory. Yeah, no, she dominated from bell to bell. And you can obviously tell something's wrong with Tiffany Stratton. Like, she didn't look right. And I hope if she is hurt, I hope everything's fine. But, man, it's about time. It's about time. And they did it the right way. She's going to be a heel. She's doing heel moves. She made that look good. All right. How does Booker T say it? She made it look good. Yeah.
Good. And just further proof that Triple H watches our product, because I have been saying this since Jade joined the company.
Oh, yeah.
That she is a million times better as a heel.
Yep.
Her style is better as a heel. Every bit about her character is better as a heel. You're damn right. I'm here for it.
Yeah, you're right.
Every bit of this.
You're right, mommy. It was short, but it really made up for what happened at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
And, Tiffany Stratton did, look, 300 days of copy and paste. I hope we don't get this with Jade. All right. I really hope we don't get this with Jade, because what did we learn from this? Okay. That we don't want to see Nia Jax for the world title right now. We don't want to see Charlotte Flair in the world title picture right now. Look, if you're not going to do anything with Julia, have her drop the damn title and go for the title that she can actually do something with. If you're not going to do anything with that Women's United States Championship, hand it to Kalani. Is it Kalani James? I believe it is.
Kiana James. That's who it is.
Hand it to her if you want to. She's going to be great for the mid-card division. She knows how to cut a promo. She can go in the ring. She looks great all the time. So there's 3 boxes that WWE wants to check off. Julia could help elevate this WWE Women's Championship in matches for Jade right now is what I'm saying. Like those two going at it instead of Nia Jax coming in. I mean, hell, you put Chelsea Green in that picture right there, and you still got something going.
There you go. That's what Isaiah said. Give it to Chelsea tomorrow.
That's what I'm saying. Chelsea is the one. Look, Chelsea's great, but if you're not going to do anything with that title, put it on something that somebody can do it with.
Yeah, and that would be hilarious with everything else going on with Chelsea and Ethan and all that, which we'll get to here in a little bit. That would be pretty funny.
That would be great. Yes.
And unfortunately, it was underwhelming because they didn't have a true challenger. I mean, it was all Nia Jax. It was, throw Charlotte in there every now and then. It was, it didn't have anything to it. There wasn't any any oomph to it. We thought that was going to be Charlotte Flair, and then it turned out just to say, yeah.
Yep.
So I can't do the Chelsea Green. I did my voice doesn't do that one. Sorry. Next up was what Lady Alpha was referring to, the triple threat match where Dominic Mysterio defeats Penta and Rusev to retain his IC championship through questionable means. Not necessarily illegal because it was a triple threat. So he didn't do anything. He didn't cheat in any way because there is no cheating in a triple threat.
It was
very
smart.
questionable morally.
What? Questionable? He held the title. What do you mean? He just rang the damn bell. I would have done the same thing if I saw Penta in there about to tap. I would have bing, 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 bing. Get off the dude. Hey, man.
Yeah, that's exactly right. You can't cheat in a triple threat because there are no rules. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dom was taught how to, to keep that belt. It was great. Well, look, this was a great way to help Dom elevate his character, like Stampede just said. This was what there was no Judgment Day, all right, and there has been Judgment Day helping out Dom for a while. It's been
not recently.
It's been Dom's creativeness that's been getting him the W's. Yeah. Wait, what? Okay. Huh? Okay. But yeah,
this match was better than it had any business being. It was my favorite match of the night by far. And I know it's not the first time they've done an ending like this, but it's very creative to do something like this. It fits Dom's character, as Stampede says. It 100% fits Dom's character. Yeah. Bravo. I can do that one. That was pretty good. Which is to branch out on his own. And who knows? He's going to do that sort of. But again, it fits his character to have somebody come in and help him win. So whether it's the Judgment Day, whether it's Los Americanos, whoever it is, somebody coming out to get involved does fit the character.
Well, he's not losing that thing until Liv comes back, and she's going to cost him the title.
I don't know what happened on Monday night. You never know.
Oh, no. I know that they're going to be cool with each other for a minute, but I mean, come on. It's the backstabbing story of the century, man. Everybody's going to be like, oh, man, Dom trusted her. Oh, no. He got his heart broken. Autumn, we won't hear from Autumn for about 2 months because she's going to be so, she's going to be
What are you talking about? Autumn's going to slide into his DMs and go, that's okay. I'll take care of it.
Nah, Autumn's going to be like, oh, no, she hurt you. Boo-boo, I'm sorry. And Dom's going to be like, I can't talk right now, all right? Damn, go away.
Again, a great match. It doesn't hurt Rusev or Penta to lose like that. Obviously Rusev got the visual win, but it does progress the story, and then we'll get to what happens with both Penta and Rusev on Monday night coming up soon.
Boo-boo.
And finally, the main event of Saturday night's main event, Mr. Yeetman himself going for the title again against CM Punk. And as they have done almost every time they faced each other, CM Punk gets the victory. This time for the championship. What'd you think?
I posted this up already, so there's really nothing for me to say, but did Jey Uso look different in this match to anyone else? He didn't.
I mean,
he
looked
off. Like that's what I thought. No, he looked very off. Yeah,
he looked like shit.
He did.
Let's be real. He looked like shit.
It was okay. Look. The only way I can describe this is when TNA had their pay-per-view, and I remember watching this, and Sting came out, and then you had Eric Bischoff come out, and he's like, he's gonna drop. You're gonna win. He's already in his face telling him what was going on, and it just looked like Jay wasn't there, And I don't know, man. Some of the
it wasn't as bad as what Jeff Hardy in TNA.
Well, yeah, he couldn't
where
move
you
at
just
all.
like, I mean, where you could tell he wasn't there. It wasn't quite that bad.
Yeah, that's the only way.
Exactly what Michael's saying. It wasn't quite there, but it was leaning that direction.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's the only way. That's the only thing I can compare it to. Really, is that because destination. That's what it was, and like it just baffles me. Like you got a big title match. This could hurt your career if you came out here slightly drunk. For instance, let's just say that because we all know he has a history of that in the past few years. We're not going to get into it, but we know what's up. But something wasn't right, and I understand why Punk was pissed with that neck breaker. But other than that, I mean, let's
just
hope and pray that this is better than his AEW run.
And just imagine, we talked about this show being the best Saturday night main event in our opinion. Just imagine how great it would be if this match was any good.
Yeah. If this match was even slightly better than what it was, yeah.
Yeah, and he wasn't saying that he thought he was. I mean, but you can't get past that those issues have been there in the past, though. So who knows?
Yes, they do need to move on, and I agree with that. And they also, and I know you guys will be like, oh, just move on from LA Knight being in the World Championship picture. Put his ass back.
The man wasn't even on the show.
I don't care. All right,
calm down.
He's still somehow gonna get a match for it soon. God, I can't.
Well, let's find out if that happened on Monday Night Raw. Well, no. So that is the end of Saturday's main event. Before we get to Raw, there's not a slide for it because I didn't see one.
No, I didn't make it.
But congratulations to Team Big Mike. Yeah, I did it.
Yeah, you gotta spin. Yeah. You gotta spin while you do it. Yeah.
I can't do that. That takes too much coordination. You get the dance. And I have personally polled all of Team Big Mike, and we have decided to pick second. So we will let you guys pick first. We will go second, so we get to know exactly what you guys will pick before we make our decisions. So anything that we want to change, any other intel we want to get on him, it's all ours. So stay tuned in the next few weeks when we have our SummerSlam team predictions. Team Big Mike versus Team Sped. Survivor Series. What did I say?
SummerSlam.
Yeah, whatever.
It's almost fall.
It's the same thing.
Love it. Who wants a big turkey?
Oh, goodness. I would love some turkey.
I would love some turkey too right now, my man. How do we always do this?
I don't know. We always get while we sit here and think about turkey, we will switch gears for a second before we get to Monday Night Raw and hear from Ace Finley, the intern from Kicking At It 2, about Gimmick Table Media.
Don't go anywhere. Ace Finley again, reminding you to check out Gimmick Table Media, a community of creators, streamers, podcasters, and fans from all corners of entertainment. Dive into chats, collabs, and laughs. There's always a spot for you at the table. Catch all our amazing shows, creators, and exclusive content at linktr.ee/gimmicktablemedia.
Appreciate you, Ace, coming in and giving us a little bit of info on Gimmick Table Media. You will see Gimmick Table represented all through our Survivor Series predictions, as a few of the creators out of Gimmick Table Media are on Team Big Mike and Team Sped. You've got Kicking At It 2 with Mike and Tori. Their show is every Tuesday and Thursday night after us. You've got Lady Alpha and Autumn over there at the Wrestling Divas podcast, who is also on Tuesday night, a little bit earlier at 6. You've got Miami the Great and Final Boss Baby with DWE and CJ the EVP on pretty much every night of the week doing something different. Don't forget, you've got Jess over doing some tarot readings and things like that over on TikTok. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff too, we've got Vinny and Suds in the Squared Circle talking about both wrestling and soap operas. So a lot of different things. And we're looking for new people too. So if you're interested, let us know. Hit up at Kicking At It 2 or at Horror Wrestling. That's Michael. He's kind of the founder of Gimmick Table Media. So make sure you hit him up if you have interest in joining Gimmick Table Media, and we can go through that process and let him know. So thank you, Ace Finley, and we will move on to Monday Night Raw. Yes, it is very tricky saying horror wrestling. You have to enunciate correctly. Otherwise, we may get
I'm only here to not get
flagged.
flagged.
The Can-Am Connection 2.0, Mike and Stampede. And yes, Stampede is also on Team Big Mike. I like dim apples. The Kabuki Warriors showing out on Monday Night Raw, and what I thought was a good match. I mean, it was kind of just there. What'd you think?
I like the story that they're telling between Asuka and Bailey. You
Yeah.
know, the former teammates. Asuka's like, I don't want to hurt you, but I do want to hurt her. Yeah, talking about Lyra. But I look, if we're gonna really be honest here, and let's be honest, all right? Let's be honest, folks. All right.
We try.
If we're gonna be
Unless you're
honest here,
Dominic Mysterio.
what we're talking about, these whatever. These two down. Look, the tag team division would be a lot better if it was the Kabuki Warriors as your women's tag team champions. That's just, let's be honest here. And yes, I want some stuffing and some freaking mashed taters and damn turkey and gravy. Man, I'm hungry.
That segment before the match with Becky was really good, though.
Yeah,
she just kind of took over and did the promo, the stare down that Isaiah's talking about. That was really good before the match.
That was, yep. But Asuka, man,
and
she can go anywhere.
I don't know that I want to see the Kabuki Warriors as tag team champions right now. I'm enjoying Alexa in Charlotte, mainly because I know if they drop the tag team titles, they're going to throw Charlotte directly into the main event scene again. And I don't know that I want to see Charlotte and Jade, so I kind of want them to keep the belts for a little while to keep her away from the main event.
I feel that.
So I'm liking it. I love the Kabuki Warriors. I like the dynamic between her and Kyrie. I love the dynamic between Bailey and Lyra. And I've said from the beginning, since they started this kind of character turn for Bailey, this could be one of the best characters that WWE has come out with if they do it right. And so far they are. They haven't really made any huge missteps with it yet. So hopefully we get to see a little bit more of it coming soon.
What if they brought back that Dr. Jesse guy?
Please no.
Yeah.
Please no. We don't need to hug it out. Although it would be appropriate for him to tell her to hug it out.
Yeah.
So
it would.
That may trigger some other things. So again, if they did it right, I could get behind it now that I think about it. I love the look Asuka and Becky had. Yep. That match there. I would hope once Becky gets past Maxine, if Becky gets past Maxine, I guess, who has gotten a lot better, that maybe Asuka is the next contender for that Intercontinental title. That would be great. Next up, we've got Penta and a great match against El Grande Americano. Just a banger, in Sheamus's words. And Penta, look, if you watch the Wrestling Divas podcast, they talk about it all the time. They're tired of Penta losing week after week after week. And Penta outsmarts the Americanos, or Los Americanos, and gets through the loaded mask, gets around it, and gets the win. What do you think of Penta finally getting a W?
I like it. I think it's on the right track. But this, man, what a great match this was. Penta beating the loaded mask, hitting the Mexican Destroyer, El Grande, Ludwig, freaking Omos, I should say. I'm sorry. Omos. I'm sorry.
It's just
Omos.
El Grande Americano.
No, Omos is definitely, he's selling
just El Grande Americano.
Perfectly. Dude's playing another dude,
Yes.
That's how that works. I love it.
Oh, goodness. And I like how Michael described it, which I've described it as well, which was why I liked it. You have 3 Europeans pretending to be 3 Americans who are pretending to be 3 Mexicans. It's funny. It's goofy wrestling at its best.
Yeah. Oh, it is. And I love it.
But yeah, I'm glad to see Penta get the win. It doesn't hurt Grande Americano from losing. Bigger things coming for El Grande Americano coming on. And you're right. It's been kind of a bit of a standstill, running in the sand kind of treadmill thing. And I don't know that I want to see him in the main event scene right now because it's kind of jumbled up, with CM Punk and the Brawns and everything else. I don't know exactly where he'd be. I would like to see him, I would like to see him move over to SmackDown, maybe show up for one of the U.S. Open challenges. That'd be really cool.
Tag champions with his brother. That'd be cool.
Eventually. But, I mean, if you're going to put him on SmackDown, that's how you write him in there is you have him answer one of the open challenges. Or Nick Aldis comes out and says, hey, I know you normally, it's a surprise coming out, but I have a surprise for you. This week's challenger who asked for this time is going to be the newest member of SmackDown and Penta coming in. So
that's funny. That's funny.
Anyway, next up, AJ Lee wins the tag team titles. Speaking of CM Punk.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
Or defends their title. Sorry, they didn't just win. They won a couple weeks ago, but defend against the Judgment Day who got their rematch. And look, we make fun of the Judgment Day and all that, but Finn and JD are awesome.
Great.
AJ Lee are awesome. I mean, I enjoyed it.
Listen, I enjoy watching these guys because, I mean, we don't know how much longer we have with AJ Styles. AJ Styles is helping the younger generation get better, So, look, JD McDonough stole everybody's hearts and when he broke his ribs. When he pretty much...
I was a fan before that, by the way.
Well, I understand that, but I'm just saying, a lot of people, when he folded over that table, that announce table, and still finished the match with a punctured lung, and broken ribs, that's when people started noticing, like, that dude's for real. And he's been showing out ever since. When he came back, he's been showing out. I mean, didn't he just do a Spanish fly with a 255-plus pound man the other week?
Yep.
I mean, come on. And if it wasn't for the same 255-pound man ruining this match, right, the Judgment Day would be tag team champions.
Anyway, no, I've been a fan of JD since the Irish Ace days. I mean, he was doing some good stuff then too.
He still is. That's crazy.
And then we get the announcement. We kind of got the announcement on Saturday Night Main Event. We didn't talk about it then because we got our first two matches announced for the Last Time Is Now tournament. See it right there. The Last Time Is Now. I've got the towel that says it. We are getting a tournament of all things to find out John Cena's final opponent. And the first two matches already look amazing. Sheamus and Shinsuke Nakamura go one-on-one. And then you've got Damian Priest and Rusev. I personally think these two matches are going to be awesome. What do you think?
Oh, God. This is pay-per-view level of matches. Look, you guys can say what you want. But if you put the United States Championship on the line right here between Rusev and Priest, all day can open up any pay-per-view. All right, all day. You put the IC title or the World Heavyweight Championship on the line between Nakamura and Sheamus, I don't care. It's still going to be a banger. Right? Those two matches, are going to be straight up bangers. And look.
So here's the question, though. Who wins?
Nakamura and Rusev.
Why?
Priest and Black aren't done, and those two are going to go at it. And something tells me that JD McDonough and Sheamus are going to go at it here soon. Like, it's starting to break up. The Judgment Day, of course. They're starting to implode from the in out. But yeah.
So Stampede makes a good point. There's been a lot of people, because they did mention people that do not work in WWE will be in this tournament. But I agree. I don't think Chris Jericho. I don't think Copeland, and I don't think John Moxley been there. I don't know that I've seen John Moxley mentioned by anyone. I have seen the first two. I haven't seen David Finley's name either. But I have seen a lot of people mention those first two, and I don't think either one of them are going to be in it because they're still contracted. Some people who may be in it who do not technically work for WWE. Matt Cardona, Joe Hendry, because that's been a pretty big story. Pretty much any TNA guy. Let's face it. You could see Moose, you could see Nick Nemeth in it.
Yeah.
With him and Dolph having matches back in the day. There's supposed to be NXT people in it as well. As you guys know, I would love to see Obafemi in it. 100%, because that's who I've said I want that to be his last match is Obafemi, so he can kind of pass the torch to him. That would be really cool to me. But I think this is a really cool idea. It's leaving. I don't know that I like the fact that they're going to do pre promoed matches like this, especially if you're going to get some people who are not in the company. I would like to find that out on the night. Like the first person comes out and then boom, Matt Cardona's music hits, or boom, say his name hits, or whatever.
That's probably what it would be. It would be the graphic, probably be the vacant, or the silhouette.
Well, I mean, because he's already said that they're going to announce the next 2 matches on Friday night.
Yeah, but it could be like, hey, it could be a mystery opponent and be like, hey, next week Dominic Mysterio versus such and such. I mean,
I would love it if like next week's matches were like I don't know, like CM Punk versus Wade Barrett.
That'd be cool.
That would be awesome.
That'd be awesome. Yeah. And like maybe Heath Slater is gonna be in there. Who knows?
Yeah,
that'd be cool. He's got kids. Yeah,
he does have kids. He needs the work. And I understand, Stampede. You're into follow Stampede at Stampede_ism over on X. He is all over Spaces and everything like that with the Wrestle Collective. Also on Gimmick Table Media Discord, he does watch-alongs and stuff like that. But those were names that were brought up in a space he was in, and I get that. I don't know. I think there's only going to be a couple of names that don't work for WWE.
Yeah,
it would be nice to have like 4 and 4 from SmackDown, 4 from Raw, 4 from NXT, and then 4 that don't work there. Since it's 16, but I doubt you do that. You probably only get 2, maybe 3 from elsewhere. Mike Santana would be a good shout. I like that. Vikingo would be really good.
Yeah.
I would love to see some of the AAA guys. I didn't even think about that one. So
I'm glad you threw that in there. I was thinking about La Partica coming on Raw or SmackDown. That'd be the shit.
Obviously, they love Mr. Iguana.
They all love Mr. Iguana.
He could definitely be in there for the cheap pop. Excuse me. But it's just exciting. The WWE doesn't do a ton of tournaments, so announcing one like this, Psycho Clown's a good shout. That would be a really entertaining match. I'm just glad to see him doing something a little different. So,
yep, same here.
Anything else from Raw catch your eye? Oh, and I agree. I think it's actually going to be. You said Sheamus and Rusev.
I said Nakamura and Rusev.
Okay, I think it's going to be Sheamus and Rusev.
Yeah, sorry. Somebody else says Sheamus and Rusev. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think Sheamus takes it just because of the history with Sheamus and John Cena. I think they want to kind of play that out. But yeah, I think somehow, as much as I don't want Black to get involved in this match, I think somehow he gets involved.
Yeah.
And Rusev ends up getting the win. So, moving on to NXT. And speaking of tournaments, we have a small speed tournament to name a new speed champion after Sol Ruka vacates it. And Zarya moves on after beating Ren Sinclair.
Dude, the spear.
I still love you.
The spear and the F5 that came after that was just devastating. Like,
I know, man, but I want so much more for Ren Sinclair than just.
Oh no, I agree with that.
I mean,
why do you think
I'm a huge Ren Sinclair fan? If you don't,
why do you think I only put one picture up? Why do you think I only put one picture up? Because I knew this was gonna be heartbreaking.
I appreciate that.
But holy crap, that was a beatdown.
It was, and Zarya deserves it. She was one of the. She came in at the same time as Jordan and Julia and Stephanie, and all those came in right around the same time.
Yep.
And unfortunately for her, has been completely overshadowed by them. And then she got put with Soul, which was really cool and fun for a little while, but it never really let her come branch out of her own. So hopefully we start to see that now that Soul's on the shelf. As much as I hate injuries, maybe that is a good positive that comes out of this, that we get to see Zarya in her true light. That people that have seen the few promotions and matches she did over in Australia, which is why WWE signed her in the first place. Hopefully gets to come on. Yeah, Sheamus and Priest. He thinks that's going to be Sheamus Priest there. Zarya moved on quickly. Well, you have to move on quickly. It's a speed tournament, so you don't really have a choice.
Yeah, but the way
Fast
she did,
fuck, boy.
that was crazy. But the match of the week, in my opinion, was right here. These two, holy,
Sugar Man. Yeah.
They really went at it. It looked gravy throughout. And this is my opinion. This might be the match of the week. Televised American match of the week, in my opinion. Because it was great. It was great throughout. And I understand there was, the Dominic Mysterio triple threat IC match. That was great. There were some matches on Raw that were actually pretty damn good. You had Ilya Dragunov, the beautiful bastard, doing his thing. But
I'd probably have to go Ilya and Nathan as the match.
well, no, and I get that. But look, if we're gonna take, because Ilya is always gonna give us something beautiful. This right here just told major stories, and like, first off, Dark State's slow as hell to help out their boy. Like, you see how slow they came back in the ring?
Are they, or are Saquon and Javon just that quick?
I don't know, man. Listen, that was such. I texted Esteban after that, and I was like, man, how'd you guys see that? He was like, dude, it was a blur most of that match. He's like, I was like, no, I was like, yeah, same thing on TV. Like, fume, 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 fume. He's in the air. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this was the perfect match to put them in, to put Javon in if you're going to put him as somebody with Dark State. I don't think that anybody else in Dark State would have given him this good of a match there. So you don't realize we're moving that match in slow-mo. So, yeah, they had to slow the cameras down just so it would actually go on TV. So,
yeah, that was crazy.
That makes a lot of sense.
That was a good one. I like that.
Yeah, I enjoyed this match. It was really good. And then we got the and I'm torn on this one because everybody, I mean, I love Joe Hendry. I like Thea Hale. But man, they ruined the greatest North American celebration in the history of North America. And it hurts my heart again. Between this and Ren Sinclair, I mean, my heart, did some palpitations on Tuesday night.
So no, I feel that.
It wasn't good.
First off, photo credit to Esteban, ECB, best in the world, BITW. Go follow him over on X and over on Instagram. You can see far more beautiful photos that he does.
So if you don't believe in Joe Hendry, Isaiah, do you believe in Thea Hale?
Oh, I love Thea Hale. I believe in Thea Hale.
Because if you say her name, she appears.
Yeah, Thea
which it
Hale.
Really doesn't, because I just said her name and I don't see her anywhere.
Yeah, nowhere.
But I don't have a cake for her to come out of though.
I like this. They're the new mixed champions now, and Canada's greatest export, in my opinion.
And this is one of the reasons I think it would be really cool to put the U.S. Championship back on Chelsea, even if she cheats to do it. That's fine. Because then you have the U.S. champion, the North American champion, the AAA mixed tag champions. They truly are the greatest North American duo in history at that point.
Yep.
So it would be pretty funny.
And you're right, Stampede. He is. He's milking it. If it wasn't for AJ Francis, making him a damn star, we wouldn't be hearing about this stupid ass. I believe in Joe Hendry.
I did say Joe Hendry a bunch of times, and neither one of them have shown up. So believe you take everything with a grain of salt at this point. I don't even know if this is real. Maybe this is some kind of nightmare that every time I say their name, they don't appear, and I'm gonna wake up in like cold sweats and stuff. Who knows?
Cold sweats.
Again, cut and paste, copy and paste booking. There were 9 million matches against Meechin and a couple against BFAB. I mean, that's 100% not her fault. But it would be even better now with the AAA tag titles and that she could go to AAA. She could come down to NXT, open up that women's U.S. title a lot more than it already is. So, I don't know how I feel about going over taking another title from Triple. Well, maybe Triple H just needs to step their shit up.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got the greatest North American duo of all time. You've got the greatest luchador of all time. There's no shame in losing belts to those two or three. I mean, it is what it is.
Listen, El Grande Americano is being loved down there. Dominic gets like the Stone Cold Steve Austin treatment. And freaking, I mean, if Mr. Iguana and his tag partner were any good, they would still be champions.
La Hedra was his tag team partner. I would imagine, though, we're going to end up getting a kind of rematch, but it's going to be Iguana and Lola Vice coming back for those titles after what happened on the AAA show.
Yeah.
Because if you don't know, La Hedra actually got on to Mr. Iguana, was kind of getting after him. Lola Vice was there by his side. So it's, obviously, and they've been teasing that for a while.
Yep, for a minute.
And then next week on NXT, a huge week. Go ahead and run it down.
So we got a last man standing match between Trick Williams and Ricky Saint. All right. We're gonna hear from Tatum, the NXT Women's Championship. We also got a big match in my book. Briggs versus Tavion. This one's gonna be hard hitting. That one's gonna be hard hitting. Look for that one to go about 15-20 minutes. And then you have I want to say Troy versus versus El Grande Americano for the WWE Speed Championship. So all
Fast
four,
fire.
3 out of 4 so far, straight fire. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be a great one. I think that last man standing match. Oh man, that one's hard to predict who's gonna win. It really is.
I don't know. I've kind of crapped on the whole Ricky Saints thing, and I'm still not that impressed with him. But the guy can go in the ring a good bit.
Yeah.
And Trick being in his element in the last man standing match where he can rely on other things. I think it should be good. I'm with you. I think the Tavion and Briggs match will be match of the night, if not the match of next week.
Yeah.
And anytime you get to see Grande Americano in the mat in the ring, I'm here for it.
He was really good this past week on NXT, so he really shined against Briggs. Yeah, he shined very well. But no, this is gonna be a great, entertaining NXT coming up this week.
So just like we asked with the tournament, who wins each one? Who do you have winning, Tavion and Briggs?
Man, Tavion and Briggs. I'm going Briggs. I like Briggs. I keep saying it. He's JBL.
The bad thing is I really like Tavion too.
I do too. I like Tavion as well. He's freaking technical as hell. But this kid Briggs, man, I keep saying it. He reminds me of JBL, except he doesn't do the clothesline. He just kicks your fucking face off. Like he just straight up kicks you in the face. I'm still sure they're looking for Matt Cardona's teeth in the first row.
Oh yeah, I mean it was really good. Who do you think wins the speed title?
I think Troy might actually squeak this one out, folks. I honestly do. Now I'm playing. Now you definitely know it's gonna be El Grande. He's got Rojo and Azul. Right.
I don't even think they have to get involved. I don't think he has to worry about it.
No.
If nothing else, he runs around and lets the time expire and wins that way. But
that'd be awesome.
It's just not time for Jasper Troy yet.
He needs
kind of what Isaiah said. Yeah, he's going to run the whole time.
No, I get it. Yeah, no. I think Troy's like a year away from actually winning a title.
Yeah. I mean, unless they bring the Heritage Cup back, which they hadn't had in a while.
I don't think they're going to bring that back. I don't think they could. I don't.
They still acknowledge it on the website. They still. I forget who the champion is right now. It's Stacks. Lorenzo.
Stacks, yeah. But okay. Let me ask you this then. Okay, so this is a good segue. Honestly, I don't think they really care about the Heritage Cup because I don't think they need any more championships. Unlike the place that we're about to go talk about, AEW.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
but I didn't put that up there because I don't see a title.
So, but before we get to AEW, who do you think wins the last man standing match?
Oh man, us. To be honest, we'll be honest with this one. Us. I'm gonna go Ricky Saints though. But I do believe it's the fans that win this one because this one is just one of those. This is gonna be a fantastic match. We're all gonna be talking about it Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
I mean, this could easily be a pay-per-view or PLE
that's
type
what I was gonna
card. It
say.
really could be.
It really could. And a lot of people, they gotta stop shitting on Briggs, man. I'm telling you, this kid's good.
Yeah, but it's just part of the character now.
Yeah, it is. It is. I get it.
It's funny to hear how they're going to incorporate both people on the chant. Briggs go away, and I guess Tavion, you can stay is what we'll hear next Tuesday. So
yeah.
All right, switching over to AEW, I'm going to let you run with that because I have to cough. So start us off.
All right, so we started off with the trios match. We had who was it? Booty Kingston. I'm sorry, Eddie Kingston, Hook, and Hangman all versus up against what was it? Samoa Joe, Hobbs,
against the Ops.
The Ops. Who's the third guy? I keep forgetting his name right now.
Oh God, if you hadn't said it.
Oh Jesus Christmas, man!
I mean, it just left my head.
It was a great match, in my opinion.
Shibata, yeah,
Shibata. That's what I thought. Thank you. I was gonna call him Bada too, but no, I love this. Was a great match. I like how Hook is being in the torture rack, right?
Yeah.
And Kingston is being made to watch, and I thought that is great storytelling right there.
Look, heel Joe, I'm here for it
all day, and it's making Hobbs look better.
Joe has a knack for being one of the most sadistic heels in the game, and I think especially being in AEW with this now and having Shibata and Hobbs with him, I think it's going to be amazing.
Yeah,
that seems everybody's name.
That's funny.
Shout out to the Wrestling Divas podcast who has like 37 mics in their chat every week, including me. There you
go. Funny. That's funny.
But yeah, no, this was an incredible match. I really enjoyed the hell out of it. Glad to see the Ops retain. Obviously, and just because I'm a huge fan. So,
man, Hobbs is looking great with this whole heel turn stuff. He's got a great teacher though, man. Ooh,
yeah, he does.
Who does he got a great teacher?
Yes. Slowly but surely, we're taking over the world.
Taking over the world. One of us.
And the next matchup in the Women's Tag Team Championship Tournament saw the CEO, Mercedes Moné and Athena, go up against Willow and Harley Cameron. And Harley Cameron and Willow came out on top. Were you expecting that?
Honestly, I wasn't expecting how it went down. I was expecting maybe Monet turning on Athena, or Athena turning on Monet. But I did not see Harley pinning the Ring of Honor Women's Champion clean.
Yeah, I mean, I said when I did, because it was the show that I was here by myself where we talked about it, and I said that I thought they would win. I didn't think Athena and the CEO would go. I did say one would turn on the other. I'm kind of glad it didn't, just because I like the way the story played out. But yeah, I'm glad to see him win.
Yeah, same here.
I'm perfect on the tournament so far. I've gotten every winner. So there you go.
That's great. That's good. That's how it works.
Next up, we had the Blood and Guts Advantage battles. I was about to say Battle Royal, but it wasn't. Starts off.
So we had, if necessary, we're gonna have Moxley and Roderick at the end. But we had Orange Cassidy.
Right?
But if it says if necessary, so I'm not 100%.
The other two matches have already happened. They have to do that because both of them were on Dynamite.
Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot to put the
Because
freaking
Castagnoli won and Darby won, so they have to fight. They're going to fight on Collision.
Yeah, and I forgot to put this freaking logo over Darby's face.
Yeah.
So yeah, they are going to have to do that. All right. So, however, can we talk about how Orange Cassidy is looking really good lately? His in-ring work is a lot better since he came back. You know, like he's
I don't
not.
know that it is. I think he's always been really good in the ring.
I know I've always thought he was great, but he looks different in the ring now. He's not just seems like that sluggish sloth that he was trying to go for, but now he seems more like he's getting into it. You get what I'm saying? Like he's
Yeah.
he's feeding off the fans more. He's feeling it more. You know, he's letting things simmer a little bit more. He looked great with Claudio in the ring, and
Which if you don't look great with Claudio in the ring, you don't need to be wrestling.
yeah, he get the hell out of the ring. That's the problem. But Mega Bane, she is just a freak in that ring, dude. Holy wow. I don't want to be in the ring with her. I don't. Like she's one of those females that we talk about that we're gonna be talking about. Holy shit. Is she in WWE or is she gonna stay in? I hope she stays in AEW because it fits perfectly what she does. WWE would not be able to use her the way she's supposed to.
I mean, she chose AEW. She had that choice when she went to AEW, and she chose to go to AEW because WWE wanted her when she was trying.
She made the right call because this fits her perfectly, and she can battle. You're 100% right. And look, man, she is. But I'm looking forward to that Tekla match.
That one's if necessary because Hater and Sky aren't until
Hater and Sky until tomorrow night.
Yeah,
Saturday.
Whenever Collision is, I think it's Saturday.
I think it's Saturday.
Yeah, it's usually Saturday. If every now and then they have a special, but I think it's on its normal night now on Saturday.
Yeah, see, I thought I don't know why I was thinking that Darby Allin match was going to be on Collision as well, but no.
I mean, but look how awesome Collision it looks. I mean, you're already getting Strong and Moxley.
Yes.
You're getting Hater and Sky Blue, and then maybe you're getting Harley Cameron, who again just pinned Athena against Tekla. So
yeah, that's gonna be a good match if that happens.
You know, if you've never watched a Collision before, this Collision may be the one to do it because they've already got huge matches coming up.
Yeah,
and of course, next Wednesday you've got Blood and Guts. So I mean, it's huge. So if you ever wondered about AEW,
Blood and Guts is one of those fun ones to watch too.
Yeah, it is.
You know, it's not. It's like War Games on steroids.
Yes,
it really is.
It's like War Games with blood.
With blood and guts, steroids. What's up? But yeah, no, I'm looking. Yeah, no, but Darby Allin versus Daniel Garcia. Listen, I'm glad we don't see that stupid ass dance. I'm not a Garcia fan, man.
I hate that dance. I was a fan of him until he brought the dance back. There was like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
where he let the dance go, but he doesn't do it now, so I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, but it's just I don't know, man.
Anything else from AEW before we jump?
You see that Brodito, or what was his name? Yeah, Brodito punched through the door and scared the shit out of
Brody King.
Yeah, Brody King.
Where he came through and grabbed Stokely. Yeah,
that crap was hilarious. I died laughing on that one.
Do the men or the women main event Blood and Guts? I think they let the men do it just because who's involved.
Yeah, the story.
I don't think there's any way you don't have Moxley and Darby and all these other guys in a match and not let them main event. As much as I love the women, it's got to be the men.
It's got to be. Yep, you're right.
All right, that brings us to our next and newest segment and quickly becoming everyone's favorite segment, Stampede's World of Wrestling. So let's check in with our man, the Encyclopedia of Wrestling, Stampede, to see what his top 3 of the week are.
What's up, you guys? Stampede here with your top 3 of the week. Coming in at number 3 for your top 3 matches was Ilya Dragunov taking on Nathan Frazier as Ilya defended his United States Championship. An amazing addition to the SmackDown roster. Ilya Dragunov, he just brings a whole new element to this show. Nathan Frazier is an absolute superstar in the making. Match delivered on every aspect. Coming in at number 2 from Collision, it was Bandito defending his Ring of Honor championship against Mascara Dorada, who hails from CMLL. Another amazing performance from these two gentlemen, not the first time they've met this year in the ring. And coming in at number 1 was Konosuke Takeshita defending his IWGP World Heavyweight title against former champion Hiroki Goto. Top tier talents from the world of Japan. All 3 matches delivered on the top tier level. If you haven't seen these yet, make sure to go check them out. Your tag team of the week, FTR. They punched their ticket to Full Gear and will face Brodito for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. Your women's wrestler of the week hails from Stardom, Konami. She defeated Starlight Kid to become the new Wonder of Stardom champion, ending Starlight Kid's reign when she took the belt from Natsupoi last December at the All-Star Dream Queendom event. And your men's wrestler of the week hails from WWE, and that would be Ilya Dragunov. An amazing talent. His injection back into the mix, WWE programming, much needed, and I hope they keep pushing him. These open challenges are working. So just great stuff all around last week from all different promotions all over the world. And now, back to Mike and back to Sped.
Appreciate you so much, Stampede. And make sure you go follow him on X. You saw it there at the beginning. It is @STAMPEDE_ISM, Stampede_ism. He gives out, top 10s, top 20s, men's, women's wrestlers. He gives match ratings, all that kind of stuff. He is in tons of spaces talking about all kinds of wrestling for the Wrestle Collective. You can catch him on the Kicking At It 2 Discord doing, watching matches and things like, and the Wrestle Collective as well. Just a ton of knowledge. There's a reason we call him the Encyclopedia of Wrestling. And we can't be more happy that he is here every week giving us his knowledge from around the world. So thank you, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Anything else you want to add?
Oh, no, I was just agreeing with that.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Next up, our Twitter post of the week. What you got?
All right. So Booker T wants Mercedes Moné and Reality of Wrestling, right? He said, someone asked him, hey, would you take Mercedes Moné if she asked? And he's, quote, yeah, not even a shadow of a doubt, without even thinking about it. She wants to come to Reality Wrestling. Drop me a line. Shoot, we will get you in. We'll put the title on you, So, I mean, what do you guys think? You think Booker T is I know he's got he's with WWE ID and everything, or was he? Did he get taken off?
No, he's still in there.
Okay, yeah. So, I mean, think this is a conflict of interest, or not?
I mean, he'd be an idiot not to say this. I mean,
Yes,
Mercedes Moné is one of the biggest name in women's wrestling right now outside of the WWE, and probably even bigger than most of the women in the WWE. I mean, she's a legend.
Yep.
One of the best women's wrestlers ever. If you run a promotion, whether you work with WWE or not, you'd be an idiot to say you don't want her.
Exactly.
100%. So
exactly.
I mean, if Mercedes, if you want to come on the Run Wrestling podcast, I will go buy a belt and give it to you. I mean, I'm good with that too.
I got one back here.
You can have the run-in predictions championship for NXT and the crowns. I don't care. I'll give every bit of it to you. You don't even have to have a match. You don't have to predict anything. You just come on, show up, and I will hand it to you.
Right there. And I'll be happy that you did it too. All right. But the second thing that we had was Jey Uso is the top 3 dislike videos of the year so far.
I mean, I'm here for it.
I
don't normally take the time to go in and dislike YouTube videos.
No.
But if I did, I would probably dislike all these.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking too.
I mean, I don't really have a whole lot to add, but I agree wholeheartedly.
I really did not know, and I had to go look it up, but I'll be honest with you. I did not know that WWE fans were that pissed off about Austin Theory losing in 1 minute to Jey Uso.
I didn't even realize that was one of them. But
Yeah, that's the
okay.
second one right there. Jey Uso defeats Austin Theory in 1 minute. 89,000 dislikes. And you still got this
Good.
man in catering? Like, what the hell?
Well, I think Austin's hurt.
Well, I mean, when he was
Yeah,
around and stuff, he was in catering. Like, this
true.
dude is obviously people want him to do something. He's the kid's good though.
I
like him.
think that has more to do with people are tired of Jey Uso. I
Well,
think
yeah.
at this point, anytime they see a Jey Uso video on YouTube, they just dislike it. I mean,
Dislike.
I
As
just
soon as they see it,
that's
it's
what I'm saying.
me with LA Knight. As soon as they see it, I ain't
Yeah.
watching this.
So I mean, I'm not that I would ever take time to go to YouTube just to dislike a video because it is what it is. But
It is, yeah. I feel what you're saying.
I can see it. So, all right, brings us to our run-in matchmaker, the Battle of the Mid Card. You guys voted for it over on Twitch. Let us know on YouTube who you think wins. It is Dominic Mysterio against Kyle Fletcher against Leon Slater against Yoda Tsuji. Who you got?
I picked Dominic Mysterio. We all know this.
Of course.
But on Twitch, it was Kyle Fletcher. It was
As it should be.
4-2 on Kyle Fletcher. Four votes to Fletcher, 2 to Dominic Mysterio. But in my opinion, it's Dominic Mysterio. Sucio is he's dirty of the dirty. But I almost did pick Leon
But you
Slater.
know what he doesn't have? He doesn't have a family.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have 37 people that have 55 different championships from around the world. Yeah. But no, you're right. Pro star Cal Fletcher. He's one of the best out there. I picked Dom because, look, if you guys don't know Yota Ushi, he's a global champion for New Japan Pro Wrestling. The global title used to be the Intercontinental, and I want to say it's a combination between both the United States IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship and the IWGP Intercontinental Championship that they both just retired over in New Japan to bring the global championship to the table. Yota Ushi, though, this guy is phenomenal in ring. Very quick, very strong. All right. And yes, that's what I thought too. And he can go with the best of them. I mean, the best of them. And they're teasing right now online Yota Ushi versus Takesha one of these days. And that one right there is going to break the fucking internet when it happens. But a lot of people don't know who he is, so they're not going to pick him. I would recommend you guys go and watch that guy. Out of all 4 of these guys, go watch Yota Ushi because this guy is freaking phenomenal. Everyone talks about how great this dude right here, Cal Fletcher, is. This guy, he is phenomenal. Don't get it twisted. He's the future of AEW, and everybody knows it. But when we talk about the future of New Japan Pro Wrestling and what makes the classic and with the strong style and mixed with the modern right now, it's this guy right there, Yota Ushi. And that's why I'm trying to, everybody just should go look him up. And thank you, Stampede, for getting me to look him up months ago. God, it's been crazy.
Yes, sir. Well, I mean, and again, I picked Kyle Fletcher just because I think Kyle Fletcher is one of the best wrestlers in the world right now.
Yeah.
As much as I like Dominic, again, he doesn't have the Callis family behind him. Leon Slater's got Javon Evans. Dominic has the Judgment Day. Together, that makes 5 people. Don Callis can sneeze and throw 5 people out there. So it's just by default of that. And Kyle and the proto star Kyle Fletcher is one of the greatest wrestlers on the planet. That's why I would go with him. So
yeah, no, I get that. He is one of the best. And I had to pick 4. I wanted to go with 4 current champions right now. And
that's a good one. I like it.
Nothing beats.
I like it when you do this rather than when you give us 3 and then just somebody to take the pin.
Yeah, no, I get that. This one was hard for me to pick though, because I really like Leon Slater. I like Yoda, but I like Kyle Fletcher too, and I don't know why his name didn't pop up. I guess I didn't put it above the picture, but that's
because
my
he
fault.
doesn't need a name to
Yeah, he
pop up.
doesn't
You
need
know
a
who
name.
the proto
Yeah.
star Kyle Fletcher is.
Yeah, everybody knows. They're like, yeah, dude, come on. He's holding up his belt right there. Yeah. Oh man.
But that's the show, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. All 170 of you who are watching right now, we appreciate you. I will let Sped tell you everywhere you can find him, and then we will move on to the final word with Big Mike.
Just type in SP3D ROCK. Literally, you'll find everything. Thank you guys for being in here to the 114 on Twitch, to the 70 plus. I think it's on YouTube right now, or 60 or 40 plus, whatever. Sorry. Man, this has been a fun ride. 1 year, been fun. And you guys make this even more fun. I love doing these slides because Mike's face when he sees them, sometimes he's like, oh, okay, now I know what we're talking about, So it's fun to get to see Mike's face and then see you guys and then hear what you guys say behind the scenes and stuff like that about it. But so thank you guys, and Big Mike, it's all you, man.
So, as much as I hate to bring the show down, we started the behind the scenes with a moment of silence for the young man from the Dallas Cowboys who committed suicide. And while October was Mental Health Month, and we have moved out of there, it's a great time to remind everybody that even though it's not October, mental health still matters. We've talked about it a lot in the Gimmick Table Media group chat. We are actually talking about, or Michael specifically is actually talking about starting a mental health podcast, where people can open up with any kind of problems, just give you a platform to talk. And even still, hit us up on Twitter, at @_BigMike27. I know Sped feels the same way, at SP3DRCK. Michael at Kicking at It too. Just reach out. I mean, if you're feeling some type of way and you are having any kind of thoughts like that, please reach out. And if you've got friends that you haven't heard from in a while and you may be worried about them, take a second to text them. Take a second to reach out. Tell them somebody you love them. Even just walking down the street, man, just telling somebody, hey, good morning, good afternoon. You never know how that may change someone's day. Just the smallest things in the world can help someone's mental health more than you ever know, and you may never even know it happened. Someone walking down the street, you look at them and smile and say good morning. That may be the small push they need because they've been having a shit day that gets them through that day. So just keep in mind, whether we have a month or not, mental health matters. Check on your friends, and this avenue gives us all a chance to have a voice. Whether you're in our chat, whether you're on social media, reach out, holler at us, say something, and really, it's one of the reasons we enjoy wrestling. It's an escape. So please, whether it's AEW, WWE, TNA, New Japan, anything else, please enjoy wrestling, enjoy each other, and be kind. Love you guys.